Hey, it's Lucas, and I am now 4 months post-op top surgery. So I'm officially 4 months and 5 days as of today. I was 4 months on the 28th of April, which was last Friday. Today is Wednesday. I had my 4-month follow-up on the Thursday, but I've been waiting a couple of days to get my pictures sent over to me. I don't know why there was a delay, there just was, but now that I've got them, I can make this video. The first point I'm gonna make is I bought this vest today, and I've been waiting years and years to be able to wear douchey drop armhole vests and not have to worry about anything showing, so I'm super happy about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take that off and just get into it. So this is my chest at 3 weeks post-op. This is the right nipple. It's kind of a little bit scabby, but it's doing okay. This is the left nipple. This is the good nipple. Only thing scabbing on this one is the little actual nipply bit in the middle is yellow, but everything else looking good. Today is Monday, the 6th of February. I am 2 days shy of 6 weeks post-op. Right nipple has 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches left, and then it's done. Left nipple has still pretty much all of the stitches in all the way around and a little bit of a scab there. Right is just scabbed over in the middle. This is my chest 8 weeks post-op. I realise I haven't done that from the side view. I don't think, at least I don't remember doing side views. I'm also quite far away from my phone and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see on the screen, but this is from the this is my right, so right side, and then left side. This is my chest 3 months post-op. So I'm going to try and stay sat for as much as possible, because you can see all of my chest as is, so I don't really need to stand up. I changed my mind, I am actually going to stand because I think it looks better just on the video. But yeah, 4 months, everything is settled down. I don't think there's any more swelling left to go down. When I had my appointment, Mr. Wooler said not a lot, to be honest with you. He just sort of felt around. He thought that this bite over here was my drain hole, which is down there, but he said to me when he was feeling around and stuff, he was like, I think one of your drain holes has started to hypertrophy, I think he said, and he was going to recommend me some silicone gel or whatever, but I was like, nah, that's a bite, my dude. My drain hole is down here and it's perfectly fine. Same with this one over here. I don't really notice the drain holes anymore. I think they've faded pretty well. It's not until I'm actually looking for them that I find them. Since I've been back in the gym and doing cardio and stuff and being sweaty and all gross, my chest has started to get spottier, but that's just the sweat, and it's kind of gross, and it's also annoying. I popped what I thought was a spot down here, you can see it there. That turned out to be a stitch. Like, I popped it, everything was fine, and then the next day it sort of healed over a little bit black, so I scratched it off and pulled out a stitch. So I think you can continue to get stitches coming out up until like a year later. I'm not really worried. There's this section of my scar here is really itchy, and I'm thinking that a stitch is making its way out of there. But apart from that, I've not really had any problems with anything opening up or any gross shit like that, really. My scars are looking kind of dark and purple in this video, but they're really not that dark in person. I haven't massaged them yet today, just because I've been lazy, but after I massage them, they're definitely less noticeable. I really need to keep on top of that. I've been, or at least I was, massaging them twice a day for 5 minutes on each side, so 10 minutes in total on each side. And I was really good at doing that, and then I missed like one night or something, and then after that it's just a slippery slope and I keep forgetting to do it, but I need to get back on it. I've been using this stuff, if it wants to focus. It's just cheap bio oil. Wow, that was difficult to say. I did use real bio oil, but that ran out far too quickly. I didn't buy that. That little bottle here is from a couple of years ago when somebody I know had surgery, but he just gave it to me because he never used it. But yeah, let's talk a little bit more in depth. This is right side He did, Mr. Waller pointed out here that this section's starting to fade and go white already, so hopefully by next year that'll be completely white all the way along here. I'm lucky I haven't had any stretching on this side. The incision's still really thin. I'm not sure how well that's focusing because cinematic mode's fucky, but yeah, the little I don't even know how to describe them, just the little bits that sort of bloom off of the scar. I don't know if that's where he actually stitched me up or what, but I don't like how that looks, and I'm really hoping that that fades with time. My nipple, this is my left nipple. I don't have the nipple stalk on this bit, or at least not yet. It's pointing out a little bit, but it's still kind of flat really, and you can see the nipply bit, but is what it is. And then onto my left side. This is the side that's got the dip in it. I don't know how well you can actually see it. There we go. You can see it now, like it creases down my chest. I did ask him about that, and he said that it's just where the skin's a little bit thinner. Like there's nothing, it's not a dip in my muscle, it's not where he took out too much tissue or anything like that. It's just literally the skin on that little bit of my chest is a bit thinner, so it just dips in. It's never going to pop out, so I've got to learn to live with it. I don't, aesthetically, it doesn't bother me that much. Now that I know that it's never going away, I've kind of just accepted it, so I'm not bothered about it. But one thing that is really bugging me is I've got a spot here, and it's got a yellow head on it, but I can't pop it because of the way that it's so awkwardly placed in the middle of my chest. I know that's really gross, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I just can't get it. It's really bugging me. I can't, like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go into detail. My chest it's not really numb, but it's, some bits are number than others, and this bit here is quite numb, so I can't even feel the spot when I'm squeezing it, and I don't want to squeeze too hard in case I break the skin or whatever, so it's bugging me and it won't go away. But let's talk about the nipple. This nipple has developed a little spot in the middle of it, which I don't know if I talked about it in my previous videos, but I'm sure I did. I had one on this side that just sort of popped itself, and a little semi-hard lump of white stuff came out of it, and that was that, and it's gone. So I don't know if that's going to do it on that side, but this bit is definitely more nipply, but I don't know how much of that is nipple and how much of that is spot, so this one might stick out a little bit and then go back flat like this one did once the spot's gone, but don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. My right scar, this doesn't look half as bad as it did before, at least I don't think it does. He didn't make any comment on it, didn't ask about it, didn't say it looked bad or anything. Well, I mean, I don't think he would ever say to someone's chest that it looks bad, especially if it's his own work, but he didn't really mention it. So this bit, this is the thinnest part of this. This is where I said it was itchy before, but I'm just kind of keep on top of moisturising it and trying not to scratch it because I don't want to make it inflamed or anything. And then this bit underneath my armpit here, which is the bit that stretched a little bit, I think. Switched off a cinematic mode for now. I don't know why I'm filming that when I make these videos because it never wants to focus, but this little bit that I thought I'd stretched, what is that? I thought there was a stitch coming out. It looks like a stitch on camera, but hey, you know, it might be. I think maybe a stitch is coming out the end of my scar there. I'll keep you posted about that. It's that's another thing. He didn't mention anything about dog ears or anything. He did say, just a little flex there, without trying to flex too much and look like a douchebag, he did say that I'd put on quite a lot of muscle up here in my shoulders and across my chest since my consultation way back in, I think it was September 22. And I do plan, hopefully, on getting a little bit wider here. So I don't have dog ears right now. As I mentioned before, like, this is just muscle here. It's not a dog ear. And if I get a little bit wider over time, then definitely there will be no dog ears. But that's just personal goals of mine. It's got nothing to do with anything else. Even if I didn't want to work out anymore for the rest of my life, I don't think I would have to worry about dog ears just because of my natural shape shape. It just is what it is. I feel like these videos are getting worse and worse as the months progress, because I just don't really have anything else to talk about right now. It's healed. I'm back to the gym. I'm working on myself. In fact, talking about the gym, I notice not only the confidence in the changing room that I discussed last time, but with my cardio and also just weights in general. Like, now I'm lifting heavy again, not like super heavy, but I'm trying to go heavier, and it feels good. I can do all my cardio. I'm pushing myself with my cardio, which I never ever would have done before, especially not whilst binding. Like, I'm getting disgustingly sweaty and I'm loving every second of it, and I feel really good after doing that, and I didn't do that before, which is really nice. In my everyday life, I've stopped really noticing, like, when you put on a t-shirt the first few times, it feels great, and you look at yourself and you're feeling all over and it feels great. I just put shirts on now. I don't really think about it too much anymore. Now that it's getting warmer and I walk or skate to work, I get really, really sweaty, and I don't mind just wearing a t-shirt now whilst I'm working, whereas before when I was binding, didn't matter how hot it got, I was wearing a hoodie. Like, I would wear shorts and a hoodie every single day, but now I'm just wearing t-shirts and shorts and it feels great. So as far as surgery, I don't really have anything else more to talk about. Like, it's done, it's over, I've done it. I'll probably make an update at 6 months and then definitely an update at a year, but for now it's just a case of me getting myself to a point where I actually like my body. I'm, without sounding vain or whatever, I'm really starting to like the way my shoulders are looking. I think my chest looks good. I can do with maybe a little bit more muscle on there. Definitely need some more muscle up here and in my back, but like, this is all just things to do with me. This has got nothing to do with my chest. This is just things that I'm working towards. It's now at the point where I need to enjoy my body. I need to get to the point where I like it, where I feel comfortable enough to cross off those bucket list things, like going swimming, just, I don't know, going to the park and taking my shirt off, playing football, something stupid like that. Something so, like, just boring shit that I never got to do that I want to do now. So that's what I'm gonna go do. And the next thing on the bucket list is to wear douchey gym vests in the gym, which I'm a little bit frightened about, I won't lie, because the way it fits, obviously you can see the ends of my scars. You can't see anything else, just the ends of them, but that frightens me a little bit because people can be dicks and I'm not very good at confrontation. So I think I might just start with normal vests in the gym that hide my scars, and then we'll progress to the douchey drop armholes and the stringers and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's done. It's over and I'm finished. I've been discharged. I don't need any revisions. And now it's all down to me to make it look how I want to make it look. And on that note, if you like the video, voice crack. If you like the video, leave a like, leave me a comment. If you want to, I don't know. Subscribe for more videos. I think that I might start documenting my personal fitness journey. Like I said, I'm starting to like the way that I look, and I don't care if that sounds big-headed because I've waited a really long time to like the way that I look, so I'm gonna enjoy it now. So yeah, like I said, like the video. If you have any questions, either drop them in a comment or message me over on my Instagram or something. I'm always happy to answer any questions, unless you're a dick, in which case just don't bother. But that's it. That's top surgery, it's done now.